So let's talk about reactions, especially the ones that keep you stuck in a loop. Now, a reaction, which I'm referring to a negative one here, is when you're feeling upset, uncomfortable, in other words, resistant to what is happening. But where does this come from? It comes from your interpretation, the belief that what is happening is not enough, or that whatever is happening is not how it should be and something else must be happening. So let's say you're manifesting a specific person. You've been affirming and visualizing, and then you see a picture of them with someone else, right? Or you think they're with that person. That sting of jealousy, that pit in your stomach, that is the reaction. But it's not the situation causing it. It's your interpretation of the situation. Maybe you think thoughts of, well, they don't care about me, or I failed. That thought goes hand in hand with the discomfort, and then you resist it. Maybe you try to fix the thought, fix the situation by affirming harder or judging yourself for feeling jealous in the first place. You feel like, I should have known better. I'm just stupid. I'm so delusional. Well, this is the reaction loop. It starts with a situation touching something in you, followed by resistance, meaning frustration, avoidance, or trying to fix it, and then often spirals into self-judgment, right? You might think, well, I should have known better. Or worse, you think, well, I ruined my manifestation. That's it. This person will never love me. I will never be loved. But here's the truth. Judging yourself only keeps the reaction alive, giving it more power to seemingly control you temporarily. So reactions come from identifying yourself as a collection of thoughts, emotions, and stories, right? A sense of separate self. You might call ego, or you might call it a state of lack. So this is the state of lack where you believe that you're incomplete and that something outside of you needs to change to make you whole. For example, if you think, I'm not good enough, then every situation that initially sparks this reaction feels uncomfortable, and it feels like the proof of that story. But that story is not who you are, is it? Here's the deal. You are not just your reactions, you're not just your doubts, you're not just your stories. You are the awareness noticing them. Think about this. When you feel upset, what is actually happening? There's a thought that says, this is unfair, along with a feeling in your body, right? But who is aware of this thought and feeling? It's you, the awareness in which, the space in which everything arises. Awareness that makes up everything, including thoughts, emotions, and desires. So you're not just the swirling snow inside the snow globe. Like I said, you're the clear glass holding it all. So how do you break free from the reaction loop? First, pause, just notice all your stories. Instead of fighting the reaction, just notice it. And then rest by asking yourself, well, where is this feeling happening? Can you pinpoint a specific location where this feeling exists? Is it simply happening in space? Now notice, does this reaction define me, or is it something that I'm simply aware of? What happens if I allow this thought or emotion to be here? without needing to change it, transform it, or fix it. Once again, notice who is the one experiencing this reaction right now. Is it the awareness of me or the thought about me? Notice. When you allow yourself to be with these questions, the reaction loses its grip. You see it for what it is, a temporary wave in the ocean of your awareness. And here's the thing, when you stop reacting, you realize the reaction was never a threat. It does not ruin your manifestation. It never had a chance to ruin it. There's no finality with it. It doesn't mean that you failed. It's just a part of awareness arising in the same awareness as your desire and ultimately made of the same awareness. Right? And if you know that law of assumption and you know that you're already what you assume to be, so if you're the awareness in which your desire arises, then where is the gap to close? There's no gap to close. Your desire isn't separate from you. It's not something you need to connect with. It's made of the same awareness. It's a part of the same awareness. So when you stop judging your reactions and instead allow them to exist and notice the space in which they are arising and falling, you're creating space for everything to unfold naturally. Here's another question to play with. Well, what if my reactions are not mistakes, but reminders that I'm already whole? Otherwise, I wouldn't be feeling the contrast. I wouldn't be feeling the contrasting reaction. So reactions are not obstacles. This is what I share all the time. They're opportunities to notice the truth of who you are. They're beacons pointing you to yourself. Not to the separate self, but the limitless awareness in which all experiences arise. And you are this limitless awareness. And that's where the real power lies. When you relax into this truth, you're able to choose, you're able to decide, make decisions during your day, all day, every day, even regarding your desires. And things begin to unfold with ease, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it by recognizing who you truly are. So I really want to know what your insights are in the comments below. And if you do want to explore coaching with me, video and email, they're linked in the description, or you can email me at hello@theanilareddy.com, or check out my Weightless Experience for the seamless unity with you and what you desire.